Today we're going to do a supermarket comparison of some of the Christmas food that's available, whether it's like party food or bits for your Christmas dinner. And I've kind of gone, or my thinking is a little bit, well, I'm just putting it in a Disney term, but value, moderate and signature. So we're going to do M&S for the signature because it's one of our favourite places to go for Christmas food. We're going to do Lidl as the value. And then for the moderate, originally we were thinking like Tesco or Sainsbury's, but then we saw that Asda are running a current campaign against M&S really. So we thought, well, let's try Asda and see how it compares. So we're going to go have a look. We've got a couple of things in mind that we want to try, like things like if you're like cooking for a crowd, you might not want to make every individual element, so where you can like cheat a little bit and just see which one's the best, and obviously then compare taste and price. And we're going to do it as a blind test, so although I am going to go and like pick up the food, Pete will be the one cooking it, and I'm going to do a blind taste test just to make sure it's like really fair and unbiased. So let's go to the shops. And I'll just show you that outfit that I'm wearing today, so just jeans on the bottom, but I'm wearing my Disney 100 Spirit jersey, which I haven't actually worn before, and I don't know why I keep buying them in medium because it is massive, but actually it's really cozy, and I'm thinking it's a little bit festive with, well, I'm going to say they're snowflakes. I know they're not, but let's just say that they are. So yes, nice and cozy for festive food shopping. This is everything that we've picked up, so not everything had everything, if that makes sense. So if there was only one shop that had something, we've left it out, but if two shops had something, we'll include it. So let's do the M&S prices first. The 12 Yorkshire puddings were £1.40. The roast potatoes were £2.75. The pigs in blankets were £5.50. The crispy duck spring rolls were £5.50. The mac and cheese bites were £3.75, and the chicken liver parfait was £4. From Asda, the Yorkshire puddings were £2.50. The roast potatoes were 75p. The pigs in blankets were £3.25. The duck spring rolls were £2.50 and the mac and cheese bites were £2. From Lidl, the Yorkshire puddings were 98p and the roast potatoes were £1.09. The chicken liver parfait was £3.29, but although there was a price difference, the little one is 200 grams, but the M&S one is 80 grams, teeny weeny. The pigs in blankets were £1.99 and the duck spring rolls were £1.49. Whoops, I almost forgot the best part, or arguably the best part, the Bucks Fizz. So, just a caveat, Lidl didn't actually have their Bucks Fizz in yet, so we've gone for a little cheat with a mini bottle of Prosecco and an orange juice. So the mini bottle of Prosecco was £2.29 and the orange juice was £1.35. The Asda Bucks Fizz was £2.75 and the M&S Bucks Fizz was £3.50. Okay, Pete has plated up and each plate is a different supermarket, but then because we only had 2 mac and cheese, not 3, he's put them separately so it didn't give the game away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try everything plain, and then I've got a pot of gravy and we've got some hoisin for the duck spring rolls, but let's try the Bucks Fizz first. I feel like I need some kind of like palate cleanser in between. That's nice. In the morning on Christmas, we always start with Bucks Fizz. Try this one. Oh, this is really sweet, but nice. It's like got a nice citrusy sweetness to it. I can't really taste the alcohol, whereas in that one I could tell I was drinking alcohol, whereas this one could just be juice.
That's good.
What about This one is like a cross between the two of them. So you can taste that it's alcohol that you're drinking. It's not overly sweet. It's quite like smooth, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go with this one. And Pete can't tell me yet because the glasses were behind the corresponding plate of food, so actually what we should do is write it down.
Yeah, I think that one is very similar to this one.
Yeah.
But
that one tops it somehow.
You can taste the alcohol more in that than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Right. Roast potatoes first. First plain and then with a bit of gravy. That one tastes more like a chip than a roast potato.
Oh, that's really fluffy.
It is fluffy, but it tastes more like a chip, right? Right, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to try and keep them in the same order so I don't get confused. That one's fluffy too. It tastes less like a chip, but very bland, like not much flavour on it at all. And then the third one.
Yeah.
This one's crispier already, I can tell. That one wins. It's crispy, it's fluffy, and it's got much more flavour than the other two. The other two just tasted actually quite bland.
Oh, really good. Oh, definitely that one.
Alright, dipping it in the gravy.
That one you could almost get away with and say that they were your own.
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes homemade. Right, I'm going to keep separated. Right, I'm going to do pig in blanket next. I'll do the same order, I think. They all look good, like they've all crisped up and coloured quite nicely. That one, that's a nice sausage, nice bacon. Yeah.
Wow.
And then what did we do next? This one. This one seems smaller than the rest, like half the size. The bacon on that one is really good. Really salty but really crispy, and I think the sausage is better. That one, it almost like the sausage was a little bit mushy. I think that's being very picky. Okay, let's try this one. Mmm. That one is really flavourful. Like the sausage. The sausage has got a lot more flavour than these two. These two, it's like the bacon that's carrying it, which isn't a bad thing, but that one you can taste the sausage and the bacon. But I think my favourite sausage, I'm going to go for this plate because I like the bacon on it.
The baby.
The baby one.
No, get on your face.
What?
Bacon on your face. You're right.
The sausage on that is much...
The sausage on that is really good.
Yeah.
But you can't really taste the bacon on it.
No, whereas that one's kind of like the best of both, I think. Right, Yorkie Pud.
You're keeping tabs on which are your favourites.
No. So straight away, this one is obviously the bigger one. It's crispy, it's fluffy. That's a good one. That you could get away with being homemade, for sure. Right, let's try this one.
Oh, it's got a flavour to it.
No, I like that one. I think that does have flavour. Right, I'm going to try this one. That one tastes like a frozen Yorkie, but not in a bad way. Like, they have a flavour to them, don't they? That one tastes frozen.
Loving these ones.
Yeah, you like that one. So far that one's winning, but let's try this one.
What is this?
Like macaroni and cheese.
Then what's this?
Macaroni and cheese.
So they're the same, just on different brands.
Okay.
You know, I'm just taking this. Do we have more of those Yorkshires?
Not cooked. No, we do that.
Oh.
That one is the best pudding. So far, actually, we've got one each. That's the best Yorkie for me. That's the best pig in blanket, and that's the best roasty.
Yeah, this is definitely pigs and blanket, not that.
Yeah, that big one is the good one. Let's try it with the gravy. I'll refresh. Which one was my favourite drink? That one.
That one.
Palate cleanser Bucks Fizz.
You do have a knife, Oscar.
Right. So we got
I thought that was only from what,
two mac and cheeses. Both actually very different. So let's try these.
Not liking that one.
It's got no flavour.
Oscar's like that'll do, mate. No flavour, you say?
No, that one's a waste of time.
Oh no, that doesn't taste like anything. You can't even taste the cheese in there.
No, that is bland. But this one,
this batter looks like it'll go great on a fish cake.
that one,
Definitely that one.
easy.
Yeah,
That was really good.
I think that one's awful.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Not worth the calories.
These ones are better. Try that one. Balls.
Right, let's do the duck. Then I'm going to do it plain and then with the hoisin, which, oh, this jumper is not the one for a hoisin splatter, is it? Okay. They're all like a good colour and a good size.
The mac and cheese looks like maggots and it tastes like maggots.
You don't like that? No? Got another little Yorkie, baby ones.
Alright.
Okay, this one.
Same as this.
Yeah.
How do you know?
So I've just eaten one.
This one is like packed full of duck. It's got veggies in there. It's got a good flavour on its own. Nice and crispy. That's not bad. Right, go for this one. Again, this is a good colour.
It looks pale. It looks paler than a ghost.
I'm not really seeing any veggies in that. And it's not got as good a flavour as that one just on its own. It's not bad, but that could be anything, not necessarily duck.
I want to see one that doesn't have the taste of a duck. Has no duck, has no vegetables, but has a good taste.
Yeah, that's okay. Not showstoppery. These ones look a bit more robust than the other ones, like thicker. That one tastes like duck. It's really crispy.
These are the best Yorkshires ever.
Better than ours.
I'm not going to bother trying these ones because these are just too good.
These ones are better. So that's the taste test done. So roast potato, this one. Duck, this one. Yorkie pud, this one. Pigs in blanket, this one. Mac and cheese, this one. And Bucks Fizz, that one.
Basically, M&S has just destroyed the competition.
Oh really?
So the mac and cheese was M&S.
Yeah.
This was the M&S plate.
Right. So that was the
The
Wait, so that was the M&S
and
noodles?
ducks.
So that was the sausage tasted too.
Sausage.
The sausage was good on that one.
Was that the M&S
That was
Bucks
the M&S
Fizz?
Bucks Fizz as well, yeah.
Oh. But what was this one?
That was Lidl.
The little pigs in blankets.
Mm.
Good. And
And
then
the little Yorkshires.
Asda Yorkshire puddings.
Which unsurprising because they only had the deluxe range in there. They didn't have their cheaper ones.
Little Yorkshires, the best.
3 days later.
Right, so we're back to test the pâtés, and I have a very nice volunteer in not only my good friend Ian, but my wonderful colleague as well, so thank you for volunteering.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So we're doing again the blind test of the pâtés, so we don't know which is which. Pete has packed the bag for me this morning, but visibly there is a bit of a difference because one is leafy versus the other one. So we're going to give it a go and tell you which one we prefer, and then I've texted Pete to then reveal all.
Okay.
Right, so should we start with this non-leafy one, the left
non-leafy
one? Yeah.
Okay.
Got it on a little cracker.
It's definitely a nice pate.
Yeah, that's got a lovely flavour to it. And a nice texture as well. I like that one.
Good. Good, good.
Go for the leafy one and then watch how much of it sticks in our teeth.
Definitely a different flavour.
Good texture though as well. Oh, well, that's going to be hard to decide. I think for this one there was quite a price difference because the one that we got from Lidl was like twice the size but half the cost of the one from M&S.
So I think the leafy one has a very slightly stronger aftertaste. Just slight.
Which one would you say you preferred?
Give me a minute.
kind of going back for the leafy one. Pate hand.
It's really, really close.
It is really close, isn't it?
I think I would probably prefer the non-leafy one. Probably.
Whereas I actually probably prefer the leafy one.
I wouldn't say no to either of them.
So let's find out which is which and see if we're surprised.
Mm.
I've just spoken to Pete, and there's actually a number on the bottom of the ramekin. That's how we knew. So this one, the one with the leafy bits, was from Lidl, and this one was from M&S. So you preferred the M&S one. Got expensive taste.
This is true.
I'm actually quite happy with the Lidl one, and I think all of this, I guess it's not been a surprise that M&S has mainly come out top with all the different things that we've tried, which I was a little bit disappointed about because I was hoping, because of the price point, that we could get some favourites for Lidl. But actually I think that pate, but I think like you say, both are brilliant.
Both really nice.
But I think for the price for Lidl, like say it was twice the content and half the price.
Right. In that case there isn't really much competition.
So we're going with Lidl?
Definitely, yes.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
So I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've enjoyed making it and trying all of the food, and I hope it gives you some inspiration for what you can have for your Christmas or party, maybe with those different price points. So if you've enjoyed, give us a big thumbs up, and a subscribe is appreciated, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another Vlogmas. Bye!
Bye!